opponents are averaging 124 points a game. League winning percentage when you give up 140 is 22%. You're not going to win a lot of games. Meanwhile, Paul George against the Wizards on Saturday in the first quarter. Ball for three. He's taking 11 threes since his return. Outlet goes to George beneath the net, and he coasts in for the lay-in.
Now, Terry missing 9 games himself. Rozier, look at the pass. Got a little air up underneath it, but that allowed Paul George to kind of change where he needed to get to the finish. Again, using the rim.
LaMelo Ball, essentially, whole season. This is just his 8th game. Batum is in the corner for three. It's his Park Place, and he knocks it down. Nicholas Batum puts the Clippers out in front by 10.
It's just pick and roll here. It was 2 defenders that came up, and no, it wasn't a zone. It was just a rotation at the bottom by Washington that left Nick Batum wide open.
I don't mean to rub it into you a little bit, but the pretzels there in Philadelphia are awesome. Absolutely next level. George, bump going up. Foul for Paul George.
Okay, let me finish this. I always indulge in multiple pretzels.
They're free.
Well, they're free to me. I don't know about you.
I go.
Oh, you go
in the locker room and.
Oh yeah, allowing John Wall to dictate what he wanted to do. Not another turnover by the Hornets.
Leather larceny, love to Kawhi, love from above, and the Clippers lead by 15.
Foul, knock it in, and I love to see this here in transition. Paul George out, head up, getting to his partner. Swat to Reggie, and Reggie with one dribble right to Luke in the corner for a deep three.
Reggie back to Kawhi, and he punches it in.
Turn it over. The Clips have an opportunity to get out and run, and Kawhi gives it up. Reggie gives it right back, and that's a fast break, 2-man to perfection. And there's Kawhi finishing above the rim.
If I'm going to be honest with you, Jim, and I usually am.
George for three, it's good. Include that in your honesty. Quote to me right now.
Great crowd on hand.
Oh, look at this.
And a deflection interception by Batum. A one-man wrecking crew, and now Jackson catch and shoot three, book it. What a play for Batum.
That situation earlier.
The Clippers couldn't be luckier to have him. George, backhand bounce pass in the corner to Morris for three. It was a great closeout by Hayward. Better shot making.
When the Clippers are on fire, this is what they do extremely well, which is share the basketball. They give it up, they make quick decisions, and now as a shooter,
Clippers control 76-53, and led by as many as 36. Jackson inside lays in a tough bucket for Reggie. He has 10. And they've outscored the Clippers 18-7 here in this third quarter. Batum to retaliate, and he does his third triple.
And beautiful creation that time by Kawhi Leonard. I can tell you that much. Luke shot the ball in high school. Okay, so that may have changed a little bit. He shot it when he was at Duke, too. Keep in mind, he was the leading scorer on that team when he played, when he was there.
90 seconds to play the third. Powell. He's been aggressive. He's been getting to the rim. Finds Batum in the corner for three. Oh, my goodness. 6 threes for Nicholas Batum.
Like, watch Norman Powell. He gets to the basket. Batum does something very smart. It doesn't seem like a lot, but anticipating when to slide.
Now, here we are, 104-86, and Kawhi Leonard is checked back into the game. And another turnover for the Clippers, and McDaniels is off to the races. Challenged by Powell. Dismissed from the Clippers. I would say that muscle is feeling pretty good for Norman Powell.
But I think it's important, though, that Paul, because they've been out, that they get these minutes, though. You don't have a back-to-back. You got time to recover, but I do believe they do need these to tune up a little bit more. Oh, my, see? Tune up. And please. 1, 2, look at that foot move right there. Are you kidding me?
You know.
Well, hey, listen. It's not travel if they don't call it. You know what I'm saying? It was just creativity. Well, a tough game for, like you said, Steve Clifford and the Hornets. 1, you're on the road. 2, you plan to get your retooled, refurbished Clipper basketball team with guys with something they need to prove. Well, fortunately, we were playing.
We will take it.
Well, big time.
Coffee into Covington, into the rim, 39 seconds to play. Likely the last active possession
Brian, Jim, thank you very much. PG, we get you back tonight. We get Norm back. We get Luke off of the minutes restriction. Finally, we are healthy. How good was it to have that kind of depth?
A really great timing for us, especially going on a tough road trip. We can start to get some momentum going. We can start to build really what we came together and what we started out since training camp. So glad everything's coming back full circle. We're healthy, and now we can start building.
You guys had a 31-point lead at halftime. You've led by as many as 36 at one point. What is it like to play and feel the flow of the game when you guys are firing on all cylinders like that?
Yeah, I mean, we just have to just build consistency. You know, I was sloppy tonight with turnovers. I think we could have took care of the ball a lot better. But, you know, we had a couple days off. We're a little rusty. And then we're just getting back with the whole gang. And so, you know, I'm glad everything else was clicking for us. We didn't have to, you know, the turnovers didn't hurt us too bad. We were clicking. That's just what it's about, and we just got to continue to get better.
Wrapping up this homestand 4-1, heading out, as you said, onto this East Coast road trip. It's going to be a long one, 5 games. Is this where you guys want to be when you're fully healthy, about to head out on the road on a good little win streak? Yeah.
I mean, you know, we're going to be challenged on this road trip. It's a good test for us each night. And it's great going into the new year. We get to test ourselves a little bit while we're healthy, get some great, you know, comp on this road trip. So I think it's a win-win for us. We can learn a lot going down the stretch here and, you know, try to play the best of our abilities and hopefully come back with a better record on the trip than going there. So, you know, we're excited to finally be healthy. Everybody can feel it in the locker room. You know, it's a huge sigh of relief.
Appreciate you, PG.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, guys.
Paul George with 22 points, 8 assists, 8 rebounds. The Clippers hit 23 threes tonight in a win over the Hornets, a game that got a little sloppy, but they had some pennies in the piggy bank, leading by as many as 36. This is one of 4 made threes for George. The Clippers are winners in downtown L.A.